1100 WSGI, and this is Lee Marie with The Go Show, your source for information and inspiration, and always some dates to add to your calendar. All right, let's go to the Lord in prayer. Heavenly Father, thank you so much. Thank you for this week, this Freedom Week. Thank you for all the freedoms that you have given us. Just take this show where you want it to go. Guide all of our listeners and all of us today. We love you. We praise you in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. All right. Now, if you want to go ahead and turn that microphone a little bit towards you. All right. I have Toni Carver here, and I'm really excited because she is a first-time guest, although the turning of the pig is not a first-time guest. But
absolutely not.
I'm so glad that you were able to come in because, it starts today.
Today is the big day. We're so excited.
Now, what time? Give us the specifics right off the bat, because I know some people are listening and they want to write this down.
So all of our festivities kick off at 5 o'clock tonight. We are 5 to 9 for festivities. Our barbecue cooking started yesterday, though. So we started the pit fire at 8 a.m. yesterday. Our first round of meat came off at 7:30 last night. We were there. I was there shredding and doing meat until 11 last night. We had some other people there till at least 2 a.m. I'm not sure what time they finally left. They were scheduled till 2. I've got a feeling they stayed a little later based on text messages.
Wow.
And so that meat will be the first round that we sell today.
Okay.
And so we have another round. The fire started at 8 this morning. So I've got a team there now starting the fire for today. They will prep that meat at 11. So if you want to see what goes into that, we've always got some people that drive up and kind of watch and see that happen. You're welcome to do that if you want. So they will open all of that, prep that, and put that on the pits between 11 and 12 usually. And that goes on. And then again, festivities kick off at 5. So we have kickoff with, obviously the Boy Scouts will lead us with our flag, and then the band will play the national anthem. And
is that the Greenbrier High School band?
It is at Greenbrier High School this year. I know the community is familiar with several moves in recent years based on COVID and City Hall and the last pit being condemned and all of those things. This year, Greenbrier is host to a state baseball tournament on July 5th. So Greenbrier is super proud and excited to be able to host that. Based on that, and last year was my first year hosting Turning of the Pig. I'm the newly elected booster president. Last year was my first year hosting an event. I was super excited and happy to do that. I learned a whole lot. Spacing for vendors, it's really hard, depending on your event, to get everything down. Vendors were really tight last year on our layout, and there just didn't seem to be a perfect setup with the park last year. And so with that, and with the park needing to be in pristine condition for the tournament on the 5th, we elected to move it to the high school. That seemed like the best idea. And the high school parking lot gives us just that open layout that I need. And then if for some reason I don't get cleanup perfect, or I'm out of time, or we're expecting some rain on the 4th. So if that rain comes in, or if I don't get everything done, I don't have to have pristine condition on the 5th for anything.
Right. Okay. And when you said the band is going to play the national anthem, will that be the Greenbrier High School band?
The Greenbrier High School marching band will be playing the national anthem for opening ceremony.
All right. So we'll go back to the schedule. So we have the pledge and the national anthem, and
then we will open with our musical acts. We've got a couple of different musical performers. Another thing we're super excited about this year is the performers from Gypsy, the local Robertson County Players Club, will be performing at this year's Turning of the Pig also.
Oh, good. So then get a sneak peek of that.
You get a sneak peek of Gypsy this year.
Okay. Very good. And then I heard that some of the things will be indoors, so we can avoid the heat here.
We've got a nice way for you to cool off. We've got, obviously, indoor restrooms. The concession stand will be inside. We will have cafeteria tables for you to enjoy your meal at.
Yeah, because we're coming for the food for sure.
Absolutely. We need you to come for the food. Come buy all this barbecue. We have a cakewalk this year that will be indoors, and of course, silent auction will be indoors.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Oh, very cool. Now, do you want to talk about any of the silent auction items, or are they still coming in and
So some of them are still coming in, but some
okay.
things we're super excited about are the hatch print. We have several
Mm.
hatch prints up for
Oh,
grabs.
nice.
We've got things like we've got a 4-pack to the Nashville Zoo. We've
Nice.
got tickets to 2 tickets to Holiday World.
Oh, wow.
We have Nelson's Greenbrier Distillery sent us a goodie bag, which happens to include a bottle of whiskey from Nelson's Greenbrier Distillery, um, and tickets to their tour.
Mhm.
We've got tour to the Ryman.
Oh, okay.
We've got Parthenon tickets to go down to Nashville at Centennial Park and tour the Parthenon.
Oh, nice.
We have just several things that we've
That's
never had
awesome.
before. And so we are excited for those. We've got several goodie baskets. We did a family fun basket. Our students were responsible for bringing in items for per grade level.
Oh, okay.
And so we did a family fun in the sun.
Ah,
It includes a spray tan by Beach Bronze. It's got some chalk. We've done a family game night.
nice.
We have a chocolate lovers. It's got like a fondue set and stuff like
Wow.
that in it.
You got some good
We
things this
do. There's a
time.
whole lot of things you don't want to
And I've
miss.
won things before. Matter of fact, I won a pair of tickets to the Nashville Symphony one year. Do you
Listen,
have them this
I
year?
do not,
Oh,
but
okay.
I don't even. I
Maybe
don't
call
know.
them up today. See if they can still do it.
Listen, don't tempt me. I'm about to send an email in a minute. Always looking for things to add
Uh,
to our list to reach out
yeah,
to.
yeah. So that's awesome. So you can beat the heat. And I know there's a lot of events going on today, but you know what? This one is indoors. A
It's
lot of it's
indoors, but
indoors.
for your kids, we've
Uh-huh.
also got UNARCO in town has sponsored a foam party for the kids starting at 6 tonight.
A phone party.
Foam
Now, what
party.
is
So
that?
it is. It's like a bubble foam thing. You connect the water hose to it, but it's a new thing that the kids are all excited about, and
Oh. So now they should be wearing their swimsuits for this,
you
I
can wear
take it?
swimsuits, you can wear clothes. The foam mixes with the water, so
Oh,
it's not a
foam.
complete.
Okay.
Yeah, foam.
Foam. I thought you were saying phone. And I'm like,
No, no, foam. So it's like it's bubbles.
okay.
It's condensed bubbles. And so but the
Oh,
kids are having a field day with it. So
wow.
we have that this afternoon. We've got blow ups and
Now, all of that stuff also starts at 5?
that
Is that
starts at 5.
okay?
Mhm.
Or like right after the
Right after
ceremonial
the
part?
ceremony. Yep, right after we open.
Oh, very cool. Now, I know we do have some new people in town, so they may not even know where Greenbrier High School is. So tell
Absolutely.
them how to get there.
All right. So if you are familiar with Greenbrier or as also getting to the interstate, you're going to go down 41. You can't miss the middle school on your right. There is a turning of the pig banner there on the right and a nice little marquee. Yesterday, the marquee was not lit up. I'm unsure if that is due to um, an issue with it or if it's just off for summer, but it is 126 Cuniff Drive for your GPS, and it will bring you right down there. I assume you will see all the traffic turning in at this point. You can park at the high school, you can park at the middle school, and there are several churches in town that will have accessible parking.
Ah, very cool. And this has been going on for how many years?
So there seem to be some discrepancies,
Uh-oh, did I
depending
open a
on
can of worms?
history, but around 122 years
That's it.
is
Oh my goodness.
is the going number at this
122
time.
years. That is so awesome. Well, I know that one of the couples in my dance class last night, before they left, I said, well, so what are you doing tomorrow? And they said, well, turning of the pig, of course. They both had graduated from Greenbrier High School.
Okay.
And they said, we won't miss it because it's just, we see all of our friends.
Apparently, the only year it was really down was COVID.
Okay.
And so we're excited to keep this tradition alive for Greenbrier.
And the food is so good. I mean, the barbecue is just like second to none. And then they can come by. Do they still have the like come on the 4th and
We do. So you can come on the 4th and buy it by the pound. We are selling it at Greenbrier High School. And this year, for new, we're going to sell it at 5 and Company also,
okay.
because of the parade route and because so
Ah,
easy access. So you
okay.
can get it at either location.
Okay, so what time does the parade start? Now that's on the 4th,
The
right?
parade is on the 4th. The
Okay.
parade starts at 10. Lineup starts at 9. We will be selling barbecue starting at 8 a.m. on the 4th.
Okay, so 8 a.m. barbecue starts. 9 o'clock is the lineup for the parade. 10 o'clock is the parade.
Yes. And
Okay.
you can get barbecue from 8 a.m. We're planning till noon. I'm hoping to be sold out by noon.
Hmm.
You can probably reach us a little after if I still have some left. But
Okay.
also new this year, we're selling whole butts as well.
Oh,
So
excellent.
barbecue by the pound or a whole butt.
Very cool.
Pick up either.
Well, I am excited for sure. Now, I know you're really busy and you've got to get back over there, but are there anything else, any other details that you want to tell our listeners?
Just come out and enjoy a good time and
Hmm.
support your Greenbrier High School band.
Okay.
Music is one of the arts and so important to education for these kids. These
That's
kids work
right.
hard all year,
Hmm.
and these kids, it's our number one fundraiser for these kids, and they
Hmm.
work very hard to put this on for the community.
That's right. We have to remember why we're doing this. It is a fundraiser for the band. And I mean, there's just so many advantages to having your children in band. I mean, I read so many studies about, their GPA goes up, just everything.
Yeah.
It's just so good.
Yes, these kids work just very hard all year for their music, their competitions, and the money as parents that we put into band, and the money that we hope this fundraiser brings to help offset some of that.
Hmm.
And we also enjoy not having to be out in the community having to sell you anything else.
Oh, that's a good
This
point.
fundraiser helps us in multiple ways. It's
Hmm.
something the community enjoys, but it also prevents us from having to sell you wrapping paper, magazines, or
Ah,
anything else. It's
calendar
something we
spots.
all, yeah, no calendar
Yeah.
spots or anything else. It's something that
I
we
like
all
that. A
enjoy.
fun
Yes,
fundraiser.
yes. It's something everybody can enjoy. So
Now, I bet you some people are listening and they're like, I'd like to donate a last minute prize for the silent auction.
please do.
How do they get a hold of you? What's the
So
best way?
you can reach me on email, greenbrierboosters at Gmail. We
Say that one
have
more time.
greenbrierboosters at Gmail.
Okay.
I have a Linktree account. I can send you my information, and if you have a website, you can post it. We have a Instagram,
Okay.
GHS. Look, I'm gonna have to look up my Instagram.
No problem.
Pretty
Now, I
sure
had
it's
a question
really-
for the silent auction. Are people able to use Venmo to make purchases?
You can use Venmo,
Woohoo!
and I have Square. So
Oh,
I can
nice.
just send you a Square link
All
that
right.
you can pay also. That is the first thing I did last year was bring boosters up to electronic payments.
Very cool.
Absolutely. I am a tap to pay person.
Good, good, good. Yeah, because I have a balance in my Venmo account that's just burning a hole in my pocket.
And the same for concessions and the same for everything that we have this year
Oh my
for
goodness.
the games and everything for the armbands that we do. You can Venmo, you can Square, you can tap to pay, you can do all the things for
Wow.
all of it.
That's awesome. So now what about you said there's a wristband. Now what is that?
The wristband for the games and things because it's a fundraiser. We
Okay,
do
so what-
wristbands for that.
So what kind of games are included in the wristband?
We have two inflatables. We have an inflatable axe throwing. It's the foam party. We have there is a Nerf shooting.
Mm. Now, are these
knockdown
only for children?
thing. Absolutely not.
Woo! Oh yeah.
I'll be the first one on the blow ups today. Absolutely not.
Yeah, I might have to come out and test them out too.
Veterans Motorplex is one of our sponsors, and we'll be there with a kiddie area that they set up with some remote racing and things like that.
Okay.
And so
And I believe the veterans are going to also have a booth, aren't
They
they?
do,
With their
yep.
shirts and hats.
shirts and hats, and they have some smoked bologna sandwiches that they are doing as well.
They are. Oh, great.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
And then, of course, you've got Greenbrier Historical Society that will be there with their famous homemade lemonade and ice cream that they are selling.
Okay.
You can't miss Miss Sheila's homemade ice cream.
Now they're raising money for renovation on their building, which really needs it, guys. So that's another good way to.
$1.50 ice cream, you can't beat that in this heat.
Oh my goodness. I'm so glad I had you on because I was pretty sure that I was going to go. I was like 80% sure, but now I'm like 150% sure.
150% sure. Just come get you some goodies. And I need some new raspberry jam. And so I need some of these. I don't know who all's bringing what, but I know that I've seen the applications with all the vendors and I've seen the homemade jams, and somebody has to have raspberry today.
Oh, that's awesome. All right. So this is happening today, July 3rd, Wednesday. Kicks off at 5 p.m.
Look.
You want to get there right away. And you know what? There's going to be air-conditioned indoor gym. Is that where the indoor part is in the gym?
It's in the commons area at the school.
Oh, in the
main
commons.
commons area.
Commons
right as
area.
you walk in.
Right as you walk in, so it'll be easy to find. So you can go and look at all the silent auction vendor tables inside air conditioning, which is awesome because I love doing that. I love going around to those and looking at those. I've got some great deals at your place before. So awesome. This is a great way to support our community, support our children. And if you want to, again, Toni can be reached greenbrierboosters@gmail.com. So if you have some last minute silent auction items, or if you just want to say, hey, I just want to send you a check because I know how important band is. And so this is the time we want to do a big push. Let's make them more money than they've ever made before. How's that?
That would be fantastic.
All
I know
right.
the kids would appreciate it.
All right. Well, Miss Toni, I'm so glad you were able to come out. Thank you. And if anybody's listening right now, please, well, I know a lot of people are listening on the radio, but as far as internet, okay, go on the site for WSGI 1100, the Facebook site, and share this post because it's a business page. It doesn't come out in feeds unless you personally share it. So you got to share that and message it to people. Get the word out about how much fun this is going to be today. So I know there's a lot going on, but this is another great alternative. And, especially if you are from Greenbrier, this is definitely the place to be. I go to church in Greenbrier, so I kind of feel like Greenbrier, they're my peeps.
Our request has been, we know there are a lot of events going on in Springfield and everywhere else. And, the fireworks and everything else make it fun. But we're a small community. We're close-knit. Our newest request has been come stop by, have dinner with us, and then go enjoy your fireworks.
Oh, there you go. You can do everything.
You can do everything. You can stop all at once. I know in Springfield, you're usually going to pay for parking across the street and everything else. Come see us, have some fun, go see your fireworks.
I do have one last question. What time does the silent auction close?
So that is new this year. It is going to close at 8 p.m. Okay. You're expected to pick up by 9 p.m. when our event closes this year.
Okay.
I've had to hunt down a whole lot of people before. I'm not taking your items with me this year. I'm not hunting you down on the 4th. I'm so sorry.
No worries. So 8 o'clock is when the silent auction items close. You have to pick them up by 9. The people that don't pick up by 9, those items back up, it goes to the next person. Nice.
Last year, we asked for a phone number, but last year people don't answer their phone. They don't have voicemail set up, and it was a whole thing trying to track you down. Some people up to a week later.
Oh, goodness.
And so this year we implemented the pick it up by 9 or we move to the next person.
Nice.
That seemed like the reasonable thing to do.
All right. So even if you are the second to the last person on that list, hang out because that other person might have decided to go somewhere else.
Yeah. If I can't reach you, I'm so sorry. I'm going to have to move.
All right. And also just remember there is a heat advisory for today. So please stay hydrated, but definitely come on inside at Greenbrier High School and enjoy some great.
Your drinks, your barbecue nachos. Sheila's got lemonade and ice cream.
Okay. We are there. Thank you so much, Toni. Good luck with everything. I hope you raise a ton of money, and I'll see you tonight.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Okay, that was Toni Carver from the Greenbrier High School Band Boosters. They have their huge event today. We want to see all of you guys go out and support them one way or another. So again, you can, or they could even drop off silent auction items, right?
You absolutely can. I'm headed to the school right now, and we'll be there the rest of today.
Okay, yeah. So you could just even go by or have somebody drop it off and just say, hey, this is for the silent auction. Because the more the merrier.
The more the merrier. We are not going to turn down donations, silent auction, any of the things.
Nice. Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we'll let her go because I know she's got lots of barbecuing to do. And if you haven't had the barbecue over there, you are missing out because it is second to none. And so I'm so glad that she was able to come in and tell us about Turning of the Pig. All right. So as you know, the Go Show is your source for information, inspiration, and always some dates to add to your calendar. So I'm going to be going over some other calendar events right now after my break. And let's see. Let's do this ad for one of my favorite sponsors.
Ridgetop Mower provides lawnmower repair, parts and service, pickup and delivery, and free equipment removal. Open 8 to 5, Monday through Friday, 8 to 12 on Saturday. Ridgetop Mower is located at 1101 Matthews Street in the heart of Springfield. Call Gary at Ridgetop Mower, 615-855-0044. That's 615-855-0044. And be sure to tell him Lee Marie sent you. Ridgetop Mower.
Okay. And you know what? I was talking with Gary yesterday, and he told me that, if you are just wanting to do your own, DIY situation, go over to Gary and talk to him. He will give you some great advice, and he's got a ton of parts, and they're all organized so well. He knows where everything is, got everything all numbered there. So, Gary knows his stuff, and he's very patient, very willing to talk with you. So if you want to do a DIY, go and see Gary. And if you're like, hey, Ridgetop, where is this mower shop? Well, mower repair shop. It is right between, if you know where Ace Hardware is and Baldwin's Barbecue, then you know where Gary's is, because it's on that little street, Matthews, right in between those two. So it's kind of like right behind Baldwin's Barbecue. So, and I think today is Wednesday, which means, yes, Baldwin's does have a special today, but you can just go over there and see Gary. If you're not getting your mower serviced on a regular basis, you're going to end up buying a new mower pretty soon. So there are so many things that you can do to expand the lifespan of your mower. And I'm just learning a lot about that myself. And so you want to do that because it's a lot better to spend a few $100s than a few thousand. So make sure you are taking care of your mower. There's a lot of maintenance stuff. So just go by, talk to Gary, say, hey, what do I need to be doing and how often? And he'll talk to you. He's a real friendly guy. All right. So back to calendar items, because there is so much going on. Oh my goodness. So of course y'all know that there's still tons of VBSs going on, and I try to keep posting those on my Facebook page. You can go to my Facebook page. My profile picture is a little white circle, and in black letters, real big, it says rule number 1. And then it says put God at the center of everything, because that is my goal. And anyways, that's how you can find me. And I try to, especially on Tuesday nights, I try to go and I post a whole bunch of calendar things. Sorry for people that watch from out of the area. I know you get jealous that we've got so much going on over here, but I do that for my peeps here in Robertson County. So I'm going to go over some of the stuff that is happening because, it is the first weekend of the month, which means a ton of things. So I have some stuff here written down chronologically for you, and then some other stuff I'm just going to let you go to my Facebook page for. So, of course, you guys know that today is July 3rd, and we have our freedom, and we're celebrating our freedom. And I just want to say, of course, you know what? Here's my little mug here with Jesus on it. And, of course, our freedom as humans, we are first indebted to Jesus Christ for dying on the cross for our salvation. And so, of course, Jesus is the number one source of our freedom. But in America, we are celebrating our birthday, and another group that has paid it forward big time for us are our military. And so, any of the military that you run into, please this week say, thank you for my freedom. Because if it wasn't for them, we would not have all the freedoms we have in America. So don't forget that. I know May was, Military Appreciation Month, and you got Veterans Day and these, particular holidays. But you know what? 4th of July and Freedom Week and our nation's birthday, this is another time that you need to make sure that you are thanking our current and retired military, because they are the reason why we have America in the state that we have it. So please don't forget that. All right, so you guys know about all the stuff that's going on today, because we did just, Laverne's been talking about Freedom Fest a lot in Springfield, which you know that's going on. And that is a free admission event. But also, Turning of the Pig is happening tonight at 5 o'clock. And part of that's going to be indoors in the air conditioning, which that is really cool. So if you missed any of those information, this whole week we've been talking about stuff like that. So you can go ahead and listen to those broadcasts. Again, all of our shows are on both Facebook and YouTube, and also on the WSGI1100.com website. Okay. So today is Wednesday, July 3rd. Also, I want to remind you, let's see, I think it was a couple days ago, maybe it was yesterday, I'm not sure. Laverne interviewed Brother Dave Evans, and they talked about the resolution that Tennessee passed. I'm so proud to be a Tennessean. Our governor signed a resolution that designates this month as a season for prayer and intermittent fasting for our nation and for our state. And, it's really fun because I was talking with Dr. Arlen Smith yesterday. He was in Ohio, and he said, Lee Marie, on the radio over here, they're talking about Tennessee and how awesome this is that that our governor did this. So super glad. So tell the governor you're very happy about this, and also look and see what you can fast from, because, it doesn't have to be food, but, you can do fasting from, the internet or TV or video games, whatever, and just use that extra time that you would spend on something. Use that time to pray for our state and for our nation. And so the resolution is really cool. It gives a lot of ideas on what to pray for in it. Down from, even crime and for drug addiction. There's just a whole bunch of things that you can pray for. So I'm hoping to get that printed out and have some of those to be able to pass those out on Saturday. Also, I'm thinking, as a county, we should go and meet on our county stairs at the historic courthouse and do a prayer for our county. And maybe we can see if some other counties want to join us and do it the same day on their county steps. But anyways, just an idea. Maybe we can do that Monday morning or something. So stay tuned. We'll probably announce that on Saturday at the GOP meeting. So let's go chronological. So tomorrow is July 4th. And remember that all the places like the library and all those are closed because it's a national holiday, obviously. Also, please remember to be sensitive with fireworks, not only just because of the whole fire situation, but also because a lot of people and animals are very sensitive to that. And so I know several veterans that try to get away where they know that there's not going to be any firework noise. And so, if you're in a neighborhood where you have veterans, maybe you don't want to do those fireworks at your house. Maybe you just want to go to somewhere else where other people are doing them, or go watch a professional show, because it really can be devastating for them. Brings back flashbacks of, a lot of horror. And also just remember too, animals, of course, this is the biggest holiday where animals try to escape. My animals never try to, well, two of my dogs never try to escape, but on the 4th of July, a couple years ago, the one did. He jumped a fence that was way higher than he was because he thought they were under attack and he needed to find me. So remember what their mindset is. They are, terrified. Some of them are terrified. And so you have to be real careful. Make sure your dogs all have their ID tags with their current information on them. And then if possible, keep them indoors because that way they won't get out. But I can tell you right now, you're going to see, especially if you're on Facebook, you're going to see a whole bunch of posts about lost dogs, and you'll see that on July 5th. And just, 4th of July is on a Thursday this year, so there's a lot of parties going on. Well, tonight, tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, even Sunday. So, we're kind of gearing up for almost a week of some fireworks. So know that and plan your trips accordingly. I'm not going out very much because I do have a dog that has extreme firework PTSD. So, plan your day around that and be sensitive to your neighbors, okay, especially your veterans. July 5th is the first Friday of the month, and Wild Doc will be here. And he is going to be talking about several things, but one of the things is they are now in their new location. So I'm super excited. I'm hoping to run out there after the show today. So they are now a little bit closer to us in Robertson County. And Robertson County is becoming the favorite county for Wild Doc now. So you want to make sure that you listen this Friday and share that show. And don't go to the old location on Wilma Rudolph because they are no longer there. So I'll let him talk about where that is. Also, First Friday, of course, is the First Friday market. And I heard there might be rain coming. I don't know what's going to happen. We never really know. But I am going to keep the well open over my well in the square is right next to Crossroads Christian Bookstore. And I do line dance classes there and also some couples classes. But anyways, I'm going to just have some music playing in there so people can come in for some free line dance practice or instruction. So if you have a friend that, is kind of like scared to take line dancing or like, I have no rhythm, well, that's all the reason to come. Or I have two left feet, great. You will learn, or I have bad balance. I will help you. Dancing is so good for you. I can't really think of any real reason that you shouldn't be in a dance class like this. We do this for fun and fitness and fellowship. And we've been making so many new friends, and so many of us have just been getting more positive attitudes. And it's just been a blessing. So I hope you will come out and visit me at Well in the Square. It's at 600 South Main Street, right next to Crossroads. And Crossroads, if you've never been at Crossroads, you got to go in there because such a fabulous store. Okay, Saturday, July 6th. And I was afraid I wouldn't have enough to talk about. It's already 22. Oh, goodness. Okay, Saturday, July 6th. Of course, that's the first Saturday of the month, which means the GOP has their patriotic breakfast. And that starts at 8:30, breakfast, and the program starts at 9. Colonel Chris Orndorff is going to be speaking, and he's going to be giving a patriotic message. You're not going to want to miss this one. And I know a lot of you are fans of Colonel Orndorff. He's got a lot of books out. His whole bio is listed actually on the RobertsonCountyRepublicans.com website if you want to read about him. Such an impressive background. And so we're really excited to have him address our group this coming Saturday, July 6th. And that is over at Purpose Life Church at 805 Memorial Boulevard in Springfield. Again, it's 805 Memorial Boulevard in Springfield, not too far from CVS. So you know what side of the street it's on. It's on the same side as CVS. Also, tomorrow after breakfast, go and cruise on over to Deja Mu. You guys know that just right across the street at 804 Memorial, literally right across the street. Justice for Jennifer and Adriana Wicks Car Wash. So they're inviting people to hold up signs in support of Jennifer and Adriana and or get your car washed. So what a great fundraiser, great idea. So go ahead and please support them. I believe the car wash is only $10 and you can support our community. Okay, Monday. Monday is the second Monday already, July 8th. So got several things, right? Bingo at the library at 1 o'clock. Bingo's always fun. But then also the TFA meets at the American Legion in Greenbrier, 6 p.m. And guess what? We are having our director, John Harris, is going to be our guest speaker. So this is one you are not going to want to miss. So again, the Tennessee Firearms Association, Robertson County chapter, will have their Let Freedom Ring, their patriotic potluck is going to be this coming Monday, July 8th, 6 p.m. is when the dinner starts. And if you watch on Facebook at all, I usually go live down the buffet line so you can see all the fabulous food. And then 6:30 is when our program starts. And so John's going to be talking about several things. Of course, there's so much going on in the courts that he is helping us with to defend our Second Amendment rights. But then also he's going to talk about the upcoming annual huge statewide TFA event that's coming in September. And so I want him to kind of tell you a little bit about that. And then also ham radios. You know, we're going to have our local ham radio club come in August to help people kind of program their phones and help them like do some like neighborhood little codes and different things. And so we're going to have them come in August. And so I asked John, I said, well, can you also talk about some equipment stuff? Because some people are going to be wanting to get their radios so that they can bring them in August. So John's going to be also talking about some ham radio equipment. So it's just going to be a great one that you're not going to want to miss, okay? All right, I'm going to go ahead and do one of our sponsor breaks since it's already 20 till. I can't believe how time flies.
At the UPS Store, we have everything to help small business owners be unstoppable. So if you need printing, we'll be the printing store.
I need help printing brochures. My at-home printer became self-aware.
Of course, the UPS Store can print... Wait, you said self-aware?
Yeah, one day it was saying it was low on ink, and the next it was saying it wanted to rule the world.
Weird. Well, whatever you need, we've got you covered.
The UPS Store can help small business owners be unstoppable with our printing services. The UPS Store. Be unstoppable. The UPS Store locations are independently owned. Product, services, pricing, and hours may vary. See Center for details.
Compared to the day. Okay, and we are back. And you guys know where UPS Store is. It's right over there by H.G. Hill. So, and remember, Deborah's in there. You can always stop in and say hi to Deborah. I think she's got a couple puppies left, a couple chocolate brown labs left. So anyway, go say hi to Deborah and tell UPS you heard about him on the Go Show. Okay, back to our calendar items. Tuesday, July 9th, of course. I will be doing some line dance classes, and our new times have started. So every 6 weeks or so, we kind of survey people and see what times they want. So the line dance classes that are going to be Tuesday, July 9th, are going to be at 7:30 a.m., 11 a.m., and 6 p.m. So something before work, something in the middle of the day, and then something after work. So y'all should be able to squeeze in one of those. It's only a half-hour class because I really want you to be able to get moving. And I know some people can't give up an hour of their time. Also, couples classes I will be doing on Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. only. But the line dance classes I will be doing on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So again, especially if you have a desk job, you need to get circulation going. So come on out. Like I said, there's a ton of vacation Bible schools still starting up. I know Centerpoint Baptist is doing theirs Monday through Friday, July 22nd to the 26th. And those are going to be held at 5:45 p.m. to 8:15 p.m. That's at 6660 Highway 161 in Springfield. Again, 6660 Highway 161 in Springfield. Centerpoint Baptist, Monday through Friday, July 22nd to 26th, 5:45 p.m. to 8:15 p.m. Parents, you can get a lot of stuff done Monday through Friday, 5 days in a row of VBS. There you go. Drop off the kids and get your stuff done. Okay. Friday, July 12th is the library board meeting, 8:30 a.m. That is open to the public. So if you want to see how our tax dollars are being spent, it's a great thing to keep an eye on. And then I believe that night I will be teaching a swing dance class over at Shalom at 7 p.m. You know where Shalom is. Oh my gosh. I love what's happening in the square now. It's really starting to pop. And like last night when I left, there were so many cars out, and it was so nice because I heard that back in the day, you know, like in the 50s or whatever, that the square and Main Street was just, you know, hopping. And then, you know, for a while there, a lot of businesses were leaving and closing down. But if you haven't been there lately, you need to go down Main Street because it's starting to hop. And so many things, you know. I love the soap factory, and I think of them every day when I do my laundry, and it smells so good, and it doesn't have nasty chemicals in it. So you got to go check out the soap factory. Moringa Tree. Oh my goodness. Everything that I've eaten there, I have absolutely loved. And that's inside Southside. So check that out. They're only open, I believe, Tuesday through Saturday. I think it's like 9 to 2, and then probably Saturday is probably a little bit different of an hours there. But anyways, you know, there's so many things now on the square, and more things coming in right now. A lot of people are renovating it. So I'm excited that the square is just coming to life. One thing I do want to mention, this isn't in Springfield. This isn't in Springfield, but this is close enough. Footloose is coming to town, and that is going to be in August. And it is a dinner theater. It's the Keaton. And I went there, well, I guess it's now a couple Sundays ago now, to see Music Man. And the dinner was so good, and the production was awesome. And they said, oh, Footloose is coming. And then I went online a few days ago because I saw a post that said half the Footloose tickets have already sold out, and it's not until August. And so if you want to go, you better go on the Keaton site and get those right away because it's going to be a great show. Okay, Saturday, July 13th. Make sure you mark your calendar for this, especially if you are a homeschooler or a future homeschooler. There's going to be some free workshops, 9 a.m., how to start homeschooling, 10 a.m., homeschooling Q&A, 11 a.m., high school homeschooling, and this is going to be at 633 Chute Lane, Shute, in Old Hickory. So I posted the flyer on my Facebook page because there's a whole bunch of stuff going on. There's vendors, and you can be a vendor real easily too. The vendor tables are very inexpensive for that. They're selling a lot of used curriculum. So get out over there. Go on my website. There's a whole bunch of things happening. Let me see if I can bring that up real quick just to tell you a couple of the other parts of that, because I know homeschoolers are going to definitely want to go to this. Okay, good. I do have it. So it's from 9 a.m. to noon, this whole situation. And it's at the Eastgate Creative Christian Fellowship. And it's free admission. And let's see, their website is M as in Mary, THEA.org/used-curriculum. That is the website for this particular conference. And it says you can get a table for a space to sell your own products or just come and support homeschooling. Small business tables are only $20, and then used curriculum tables are only $10. And so let's see if I can get this up here. I'm just going to go ahead and post that on my Facebook page, so you can go there for more information on that. So again, it's not this Saturday, but it's July 13th. Also July 13th at 6 p.m. is a Music in the Park time of fellowship and worship. And that is Devin Williams and some local churches and food trucks are doing a Music in the Park July 13th at 6 p.m. And maybe Linda can look up that location on that because I don't have that written down. I'll try to also get that on the next commercial break. July 20th, of course, is the Free Flag Football Camp. Monday, July 8th to the 11th, South Haven is doing their Vacation Bible School. Also, South Haven has a family night coming up at the Sound for baseball, and the national anthem is going to be sung by some South Havians. I don't know if that's the correct word there, but anyways, that's going to be a fun time. And so again, I posted that on my Facebook page, and I believe that is in August, but you can get tickets now, and tickets will just be available until they're not, until they sell out. Okay, let's see. Let me go on my Facebook page real quick and see if I can get a date on that one. Yeah, there's so much going on. Yeah, I did. Okay. So Devin Williams and Faith Night is going to be at the River Bluff Park. Okay. And so, like I said, I do have that on my website. I appreciate people that are making these things into an actual invite, because then it's a lot easier to find. And that's in Ashland City, but you know what? That's not that far, especially for worship and food trucks. Two of my favorite things. Okay. Let me get the Sound date for you. South Haven. Here we go. Family night at South Haven. Let's see. August 8th. It's a Tuesday night at 6:30. And you can go to the South Haven website for game tickets for the baseball game, for the Sounds game. So that's going to be super fun to just go with a great group of people. And South Haven also has their ladies conference coming up. So ladies, you want to register for that early, because there is an early bird pricing on that. And so early bird, if you sign up before September 1st, is only $35. After that, it is $45. I went with my friends last year to this all-day ladies conference, and it was awesome. I loved it. So I'm definitely going to go this year. This is called Consider the Lilies, and it's actually ladies and teens conference, and that will be September 21st. From 8 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. So that cost includes everything, the materials and also the food. So you want to put that on your calendar. Okay, let me see. I do have one more sponsor break to do. So let's go ahead and take care of that. Let me see. Here we go.
Nothing can compare to the down-home customer service that you receive from a small-town, family-run drugstore like Southside Drug Company. Stop in and talk with the friendly staff. They've been specializing in hometown customer service for over 100 years. Store hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. For more information, visit SouthsideDrugCo.com. Be sure to tell them Lee Marie sent you.
The Mark Trammell Quartet will be in concert on...
Right, I am back, and yes, so Southside Drug Company is right down on Main Street. I know you guys know where it is because it's been there for 100 years, literally. And inside Southside now, their cafe is open again, and you are definitely going to want to go in and check that out. So that was Moringa Tree, and I know Moringa Tree has a lot of fans in the White House area, but they now are open as well in Southside. So make sure you get over there, because it's real important to support when things come to town that are really cool things. You got to support them right away. And here's an example, okay? The climb place that was in the square that a lot of kids were having fun going to, that I know, but not enough people were going and supporting it. And so guess what? They're leaving. At least that's what the last I heard. So I'd love for them to change their mind, but it's just an example that when something good comes to town, especially a small business, you need to go and support them so that they know that you are out there and that there's hope for them to stay. Okay, so now every time I've gone in Moringa Tree, there's been people in there eating and I've been talking to them, and they're like, oh yeah, we used to go all the way to White House, and now we don't have to go all the way to White House. So they're really, really, so they have local fans that already know about them. But I know a lot of you have not tried it yet, and they are good. Everything I've had so far, I really love. So please go into Moringa Tree. Like I said, I believe 9 to 2 are their hours. I know they're closed on Sunday and Monday. Saturday, the hours might be a little bit different, but go ahead and check them out. And of course, tell them you heard about them from Lee Marie and the Go Show, all right? Because we need to let people know how they're hearing about this stuff. But there's so much great stuff going on. And if you haven't checked out America's Top Gospel Facebook group, you need to do that too, because there's a lot of good bands coming to town. I'm going to pull that up right now. America's Top Gospel. Here we go. Brother T is the one who has this site, American Top Gospel. And, he's been doing such a great job of not only putting amazing songs on WSGI, but also bringing amazing bands and groups to town. And so if you haven't liked the American Top Gospel page yet, please go and do that. And you'll see a bunch of stuff coming. Like, for instance, this Saturday at 7 p.m., Greater Vision is going to be at South Haven. And so let's see, that is, 7 p.m. And again, there's an event thing. You can make it really easy to invite your friends by going to that event invite there. Veranda Ministries, Thursday, July 18th at 7 p.m. July 18th at 7 p.m. Veranda Ministries is going to have Mark Lowry coming, another amazing concert. And it looks like special guest Lauren Talley and Peach Goodman as well. So tickets are on sale for that on tickets.com or at verandaministries.com. So go ahead and check out those sites, or just go to American Top Gospel and you'll see all of the links right there. Oakland Baptist Church, I'm so glad. They bring a lot of great bands. I love that. Mylan Hayes family is coming on Friday night, July 26th, and that's real easy to get to. That's at 7 p.m. at the Oakland Baptist Church. And you guys know all where that is on 76, 5740 Highway 76 East in Springfield. So I really appreciate them bringing a lot. And of course, Ebenezer in Greenbrier is always bringing great. There are always great bands coming there, great groups. And so the last one I saw was Mark Trammell. Amazing time, amazing. I did go live several times on my Facebook page. So it's just so uplifting to hear these great groups doing the worship. You don't want to miss them, and invite people, please. Again, we were not created to stay indoors, and you need to be a hero, invite friends out. There's plenty of stuff to invite people out to right now. So there's no excuse. You can go on American Top Gospel, find some really great concerts. And then, of course, like I said, you can go to my Facebook page, which is just Lee Marie, as if Marie was my last name, but it's not. Lee Marie is my first name, but that is also my Facebook page name. And just scroll down and you will see a bunch of these things. Cool Off with a Cop is going to be in White House at the Farmers Market on Wednesday, July 17th at 4 p.m. In case you didn't know, they do a farmers market on Wednesday nights in White House. There's also going to be an audio gear sale coming up in Nashville, which I know a lot of you guys are musicians that listen. So that's going to be Saturday, July 13th at 10 a.m. And let's see what else we got here. Okay, God's Truth Never Changes. Breaker Rock Beach. This is a Vacation Bible School that is happening, and that is starting July 22nd. There's so many things to get to, and that there's just no reason to not be out and about. So I hope that you guys will look into some of this stuff. And again, this today is July 3rd, which means a lot of things. Of course, the Freedom Fest at the fairgrounds in Springfield, but also Turning of the Pig. And this is going to be from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. And I'm really excited that a lot of it is indoors because it's going to be hot out there, y'all. So I hope you guys are prepared and get hydrated because it's going to be very hot. Make sure you have extra water out there for all your pets. But get on by to the Greenbrier High School. Again, this is a brand new location. They've never had it here. Well, at least not in the last 10 years that I've known. Maybe they did. I know they've been around for, I think she said 122 years or something. So maybe at one point it was there. But this is a new location for them, Greenbrier High School. And so you want to make sure that people know that. So I know you know some people that go every year. Make sure, just call them up, say, hey, do you know it is actually at the high school? Because this is brand new. So, you can support the Historical Society and also the Greenbrier Band, high school band boosters. Go out and support your local Greenbrier folks. And Turning of the Pig. And of course, their barbecue stuff is always awesome. So we hope you will get out there. Again, that's today from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. All right. I made it through. It is almost 9 o'clock. And Again, if you missed any part of this broadcast, please go to the WSGI Facebook page and share it. Like I said, it does not show up in feeds even when we share it because it is a business page. So we really count on you guys to share this information. And I know all of you know somebody who is new to town. And so this is a great opportunity for them to kind of get a crash course in what's going on. And I'm going to look up one more site for you since I have a couple minutes. Because there's also county commissioners meeting coming. Let's see here. So, all right. Yes, I did want to mention the county. It looks like, I think Tuesday, July 9th, 4:30 is a county budget meeting, if I'm not mistaken. So those of you that are wanting to get involved and see how money is spent, those are good to go to. Let's see. Robertson County Commissioners meeting. Okay. Monday, July 15th at 7 p.m. So, those are open to the public. I know a lot of people, when I'm out, they start talking about stuff and they're like, well, how did that happen? And blah, blah, blah. And it's like, well, do you go to any of these meetings where they're deciding about that stuff? So, if you're concerned about what's going on in our county, start going to some of these meetings. So the Robertson County Commissioners meeting is open to the public. It is usually held the third Monday of the month. There's a couple exceptions to that, but I think we've already passed those. I think those are the beginning of the year. So again, that's at, 511 South Brown Street in Springfield, and that starts at 7 p.m. And then, of course, also remember that the day after that is usually the City of Springfield Board of Mayor and Aldermen meeting, and that is always at the Springfield City Hall, 405 North Main Street in Springfield. That's at 6 p.m., and that is usually held the third Tuesday of each month, and you can see the agendas on the City of Springfield's website, and just start to get involved, start to go to this stuff and see what's going on, because if you don't give input, then don't be complaining. That's all I can say. Like, for instance, movies in the park. Okay, I know a lot of cities do movies in the park. I was a little disappointed at some of the choices that were being made. I thought, you know what, this has really got an agenda that is not where I would like to see things go. And so, there's certain things that, just you give your input. The governor, like I said, the governor called for a month of prayer and fasting for our state and for our nation for this month. That is awesome. We need to be getting back to God. That's the problem with everything, basically. But, call the governor, leave a voicemail saying, hey, thank you, because you need to counter the people that are on the other side, because sometimes, if they're being more vocal than you are, they're going to think that more people are on the opposite side. And, I do believe that there's more people on our side, the side of God. So, but the problem is sometimes we're just sitting there and not doing enough. So get vocal, get out there, meet people that are like-minded so that you can lock arms with them and make a difference. And there's a lot of great ways that you can do that. Of course, just being involved in the community is great, but, also be going out to certain meetings. Like I said, this Saturday, 8:30 a.m., you can go out and meet Dr. Arlen Smith over at Purpose Life for the RobertsonCountyRepublicans.com. Patriotic Potluck, and Chris Warndorf will be speaking. But then this Monday again, reminder, TFA meeting over at the American Legion in Greenbrier, 6 p.m. That is a free meeting. All ages are allowed at that. So bring the kids out, get them started early, and teach them. These are good things for homeschoolers to go to too. All right, it's 11:59. 11:59. That would be 8:59. So time for our closing prayer. Heavenly Father, we are so grateful for our freedom. Oh, thank you so much for this week and for all the listeners. And Heavenly Father, we just ask for your divine guidance, for you to just direct our steps. We thank you for your perfect will and your perfect timing, even though we don't understand. We are so grateful that we live in a nation where we still have the freedoms that we have. And we just ask for your guidance today and this week. Please keep us all safe. Thank you for your angels of protection around Robertson County, for protecting us from all injuries and all illness. We love you. We praise you. You are an amazing God. In the mighty name of Jesus, amen. All right, you all have been listening to 1100 WSGI. This is Freedom Week. I hope to see you all out. I'm sure I will see many of you out tonight. And be safe. Take care of yourself. Make sure you're hydrating. Make sure you're leaving a lot of water for your pets. And just be real careful anywhere that you are around fireworks as well. All right, God bless. Make it a great day. 1100 WSGI.